Hello everyone, we're back for second race here in Portimão, Portugal today, and for this afternoon race I am joined by the one and only Marcel. Hello Marcel, welcome.
Hello, hello. Happy to be here and yeah, join here for the second race.
Glad to have you back, to be honest. Finally somebody else that can talk.
Yeah, nice to be back. Sadly, it wasn't possible for the first race, but well, better to have just one race than none race.
Absolutely. And now with the... Okay, we've got an issue there with Alfano and his car. Now he needs to regain that position. Oh my god, it's getting a little dirty.
Wait a second. Rain, are they on rain? No, they're all on wet tires. It's like looking weird. What's happening there to Infante? Like,
yeah, they had a
slipping
little
out.
issue
Like,
there,
it's... I'm not sure if it looked maybe like hardware issue or something, but I'm not sure if it was the tires itself.
It seemed to me that Alfano had maybe... Cause there was an issue with the auto clutch again last time around, so we switched it back. So I don't know whether Alfano forgot to switch it back again and then he had that issue. So, but now he seems back in position and he must have bumped into Infante there, but we're almost at the green light. There we go.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, lovely Portimão with like a little bit of spray going on. Let's see how they can adapt to the rain now with this little bit of smaller field than in the last races.
Some action there at the back as well between Janoski and Ippolito there.
Yeah. So far the pack is like, running around together still nicely.
And we got some people commenting here already.
Okay. Ooh.
We'll get to your comments soon, guys. We're just experiencing the chaos of the start of this race as Infante loses control of his vehicle. He's out.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So now Norbert taking advantage of that, getting himself in a comfortable eighth place rather.
I just want to say 8th place. Yeah, it's like not that far in front, but maybe we don't know what's going to happen because, like, they're like kind of like very confident now in the rain. Like I think they learned from the last races, and you see like being confident and very close together still. So
absolutely,
kind of interesting to see.
And I'll take this moment of quiet just to say hello to Nerd PC Turbo Tech Reviews. Hello, welcome, and Daniel as well. Welcome. Would love to test some of these products. I mean, if you're ever at some of the events that we host or participate in, like at the Sim Racing Expo, the next one is in Charlotte, USA. You're more than welcome to come and try things out. But this is LMU, Le Mans Ultimate.
On the PC, yes.
On PC, exactly.
And I think the other comment is Spanish. My Spanish is not the best, really.
Yes, servirá para usarla con la PXN V10. Servirá. Podemos usarla, sí. Si quieres.
Oh, the Spanish is on point.
Yeah.
No habla española.
I would have needed you for the last race because we had German speakers in the chat.
Sad. Oh, it's like, is there another one behind Norbert Rakers?
Sorry, Marcel?
It just, yeah, never mind. It just throws me off guard every time in our HUD when we see the track map that like the last car you see there is like number 8. That there's no cars behind it in the track map.
Oh, Infante DNF. That's why he came out of the race there.
You have latency problem there.
Latency. See, that's what I said. It looked like a hardware problem also. So yeah, latency. So not really hardware than connection, but yeah.
And that may also be due to the fact that I know some of these guys are racing from across the world. The servers are in Europe. but Infante there driving all the way from Mexico, so sorry to see him come out like that. And we got some action here at the back though.
Ooh, yes.
Ippolito maybe not as comfortable on the wet than he was on dry because he came third just this in the morning race. So interesting to see him.
Yeah. I mean, it's if you take a look, it's getting more and more wet. Like it's like little puddles already like forming up. So this might get more and more interesting in a bit.
Yeah.
To find like the perfect line here in the rain. Oh,
little bump there between the two teammates as well.
Ippolito said hello to Velas, like, hey, I'm here. Don't leave the door open next time, maybe.
And he's got some damage at the front there that is yellow here on the map.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got another one there. Is that Janoski losing a position? Spinning out in the rain, and Norbert there comfortably getting another position, saying thank you very much, I'll take it.
I mean, it's like 45 minutes of a race. They're like, you just need to be calm and don't push your car too hard. And if you're lucky enough, other people pushing it, and they just like, yeah, go off the track, and you get free positions. So you just comfortably like back them in without fighting.
This might turn into one of those last man standing kind of races. I mean, here at the front, how is things going? Alfano as well with damaged front and rear. Yellow, not black, so he's still alright in terms of controlling the car.
Yeah, oh man. Oh, it's getting more and more wet. This is really interesting.
And
it looked for a second as if Soprich had... I was like, yeah, never mind. It looked for a second as if Soprich was like kind of having a bit of a spin out, but it was just the camera angle.
Yeah, he's still with us.
So yeah, Janoski like very far behind Norbert, and Norbert behind Ippolito. So them two kind of need to hope that something is happening there in the front field.
Yeah, especially these two teammates here. They are not teammates today as they're bumping into each other like battling here. Look at them.
It looks like they just like want to show each other like who's the boss now, pretty much in the team. Okay.
All right.
Very, very interesting. And oh my god, I'm just seeing like Vare, like he's 6 seconds in front.
In front of Ippolito,
oh, man.
But 2 seconds in front of
Ippolito. Never mind then. Yeah. I mean, still 2 seconds. That is very comfortable already. Like I mean, the Hood and Alfano, like about a second apart from each other and Soprich. If they all like kind of like form an alliance and pull each other with like a little bit of a draft, they maybe could catch up to Vare, but maybe also like a bit of a gamble with the pit stop strategy there. I mean, so far, most of them still like being at the same fuel level, mostly. Just seems like how they can benefit. Like if they use a bit more draft and save the fuel and can pit later and benefit from it, but it's something we'll see in a bit.
Ippolito here in the inside, he maybe manages to take that position, but again they bump into each other. And Ippolito takes it.
He took it, but I mean, Ippolito on the inside was nice, but he went very wide there. So yeah, might be a little bit too late on the brakes there. Yeah, it's a little bit of rubbing going on. I mean, we are watching here GT3, not TCR Cup, but it looks a bit like touring car, like how they like leaving some paint marks and scratches on the other cars.
Yeah, he is getting down and dirty now. Let's go back to Norbert and Janoski. He's slowly catching up to him again now.
Oh yeah.
And we've got another comment. Why are the VD10s dying? I haven't heard of anything like that personally. I mean, I always would like to keep a lookout. If you've got... It's on Discord. Okay, interesting. I'll have a look. Is it in the VD4 chat? Sebastian, please let me know. I'll take a look.
I mean, VD10 chat, you mean, yeah.
VD10, sorry, yeah.
It would be interesting where it is. Because I'm not having any problems with my VD10 so far, and I'm using it for nearly a year already now.
Yeah, it's one of the first ones out the production line, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, so Janowski does take the position
Oh.
from Rakos.
Oh, there was somebody went wide there.
Oof, here we go. Oh, Macrovella maybe,
yeah.
right? Sopridge is getting that position now.
Yeah, Sopridge went very wide there, so he let.
Oi!
Hey. Oh, there's the problem. There's the problem. He went wide. You're just being mad at yourself that you like made a mistake, and you see like he wants to make that position good now. He's like, you just need to shake that thought off, like what you did there, and yeah, kind of like keep your head clean, because otherwise you're gonna do mistakes. And ooh.
I have a strong feeling that we might not end with 8 races. I mean, a few of the guys have checked out already. I wonder what the survival rate will be today. If
so yeah, I mean, I've got a strong feeling that Vela, Dipolito, and Sopridge, them 3, will have some more discussion time going on there in a bit. So this might be interesting, actually, what's going on there in a bit.
Yeah, I think these are the guys that we want to keep our eyes on now. Janowski now 2 seconds clear of Rakos at the back, so he's comfortably regained his position lost from slipping.
Yeah. I mean, the point is like Vara is in first place. It's nice, but he's like 2.6 seconds in front of the Hood, so like very comfortable. There's nothing really happening. The Hood and Alfano is like also a little bit of a gap. But what's happening here is like kind of interesting, this little ménage à trois. So we also switch into French now.
And I mean, to consider as well, besides what's happening on my other screen, the rain is getting worse, and it should continue to get progressively worse. So like, and there you go. Look at that, Sopridge there, going wide again, and that loses him a nice chunk of time, over a second lost by stretching out there. So things.
I'm not sure if that was the same turn as before.
It may have looked like it, actually. I would say.
It could have been. Like I didn't pay that much attention to the turn before, because I must admit I'm not really that much confident with Portimão. Not really a track I used to drive a lot.
It seems a lot of the guys here weren't so happy with it being as part of the thing. But they had the extra 3 weeks to practice. So
yeah, I mean, take the time in to practice, and yes, you don't always get like what you're wishing for. Sometimes you need to stick with it.
Absolutely. And Rowan here in a comfortable second position. He's got 2 seconds ahead of Alfano. Alfano, who is second in the total standings for the whole competition. Rowan is 4th or 5th, so he's getting valuable points as things stand.
Could mix up the field a little bit. I mean, Vara is just like he's just like driving as if nobody would be looking, kinda. It's like the gap is getting bigger and bigger there.
Yeah, it reminds me of Verstappen a few years ago. Just he's been in a league of his own, like in terms of.
Yeah. I mean, kind of like Verstappen did it today.
Yeah, today, right? yeah.
He showed everyone how it's done, and
absolutely.
Possibly we'll get his license now, and then we see him in the 24-hour race. So things are going to happen even in the real life racing this weekend.
Absolutely.
It's like, I mean, Vara could possibly benefit if actually Alfano would catch up to the Hood at one point, and them both get into like a little bit of a position fight, because that would slow both of them down, and like Vara would be gone. So it's like it is as always. Try to form an alliance, benefit from the draft, even then give a little bit of a bump draft to the one in front of you, so the draft you're getting like make him a bit faster. But in the rain it can be a bit difficult. So
Alfano here is. Everyone is kind of spread out. There's almost a 2-second gap per car at the moment. If you look at it 3, 5, 8, yeah, 10, 12. That's it. Almost 2 seconds per car.
It's so much of a gap already that they can't really benefit from the draft anymore. So yeah, you just need to hope somebody is making a mistake, or you just find a few valuable tenths somehow to catch up. But that also means you need to find like the sweet spot, the sweet line here in the wet right now, so don't get slowed down that much by the water and the puddles.
Don't slip. But also,
yeah,
I mean,
it's not really slipping. It's also like the puddle is really slowing you down. So
yeah, nicely
that's
formed.
Oh,
and as you can see here, Norbert.
Yeah, goes wide. So what you want to mostly do is like you don't take the ideal line you would take in the dry, because kind of like that patch on the track where you would drive on the dry is so worn out that mostly the water is like building up there very much.
Okay.
So you go for the not ideal line, because that line can get kind of like not as wet or more comfortable to drive.
Okay, yeah. Oop, yeah, you can see them battling the car and the environment today.
Yeah, it's still looking as if like most of them still trying to keep for the wet line, like I mean not the wet line, but like the normal ideal line you would drive, and can be a bit difficult to handle the car then.
And Alfano has gotten, half a second on Den Hood.
I just want to say, he's slowly catching up, right?
Slowly but surely, yes, absolutely. Looks that way.
Might see something interesting.
And I mean, the fact as well, like, in the last race, Rowan lost a few positions with pitting. I mean, the fact that these guys are only a couple of seconds apart from each other, they're all surely going to get into the pit at similar times, and things can change drastically during the pitting, as we've seen just last race as well as the ones before.
Yes, so far, not really anyone like got decent amount, like more or less on his on his petrol level. So it's like, try to manage the best what you can do. It just, I mean, praise it to Hood. It's like the lowest on his petrol level so far. So he's pushing the car possibly like very strongly to the limit already. Yes, that's also the point. Like they are spread out so much, you can't benefit from drafts. So pretty much everyone is having like mostly the same usage of their petrol right now.
And that was the case for the race before, but like if we go back to race day 2, there was drivers who were able to get a whole extra lap in before pitting, and those strategies really shaped up that race. But when it comes to Portimão, everyone, even in the race before, had similar.
That makes it a little bit more interesting now, with Alfano now able to gain a few more tenths onto the Hood after his little bit of a wiggle with his tail there.
Yep.
It's just crazy. It's like seeing like how Vara is like, he's just driving on his own in his own class,
really
not caring. Oh yeah, now it's getting a bit more interesting there, I guess.
0.5 now, yeah.
Between the Hood and Alfano. It's like now is Alfano is like putting some pressure on the Hood if he's making another mistake maybe. Because you see like, okay, he was slipping a bit, make a little bit more pressure, like maybe move a little bit to the left or to the right, like show yourself. And it's interesting if you can make him nervous or not, and then benefit from it, because every little mistake in the rain can be like your last mistake, kinda.
Absolutely. And you can see the pressure is a key element, especially when you're comfortably ahead for so long, and then slowly you see the time are getting shorter and shorter. And we've seen some mistakes in the last race for that exact reason.
Yes, but you see, like Alfano has like a little bit of problems there sometimes now after the turns. When he steps on the gas, like see like how the tail is wiggling a little bit.
Yes.
So he's every time losing a few tenths, then gaining a few tenths. So Ooh. This is going to be difficult to really catch up. Like nobody of them can keep the momentum really.
Yeah.
It's just like switching the whole time.
Yeah, he is having a little issues that you see that again there as well. Like a nice, he gets a wiggle, so he's probably a little faster on the track itself, but those wiggles are keeping him at bay at the moment.
Yep. He can't really put the power and the power onto the street yet, onto the tarmac. Oh yeah, there was another one. Yeah, the top three, they're just like driving away completely comfortably. If there is something happening, like, I mean, that would be very much of a surprise, unless they crash or like completely spin out, but I don't think that's going to happen really.
I mean, it's also interesting to keep an eye on, like, I mean, in terms of the pits, perhaps, Alfano got a few places in the pits the last race, and it'll be interesting to see whether something like that happens again, because Rowan seems to be a little slower in terms of pitting, and if he at least manages Alfano to keep this 1 to 2 second gap, then perhaps there is an opportunity to overtake right after pitting.
Yeah, that, or like even like how much are they fueling in? Like how much is Rowan fueling in? How much is Alfano fueling in? Because right now, if they would both go for the same amount, like Rowan is like 2% less of fuel in his car, that might be like an absolute crucial point for both of them, that they both kind of exit at the same time. So Alfano kind of needs to like be there still in like the beating distance to the Hoot, but don't lose more of his petrol, like his fuel level. If he keeps it like that, this is going to be like an absolute key point in the pits then. And then do like a bit of a gamble, like what's the pretty much absolute minimum to put into his car to finish the race, but also like kind of like overtake the Hoot then. I think it was the 2%, we talk about a very small fraction, so very interesting to see. I mean, Vara like won't lose really that much unless he's like completely miscalculating his fueling up strategy.
Though he has done that immaculately so far in the tournament, as opposed to some of the other guys. I remember, I think it was the first race where we've had someone on the multiple races enter the pits at 0, and one of the guys actually wasn't able to reach the fueling spot at the right time, right? So although we are talking about marginal 1 to 2%, like it could genuinely be that 1% that ruins your race.
I think I'm gonna make it like a bit of a statement here right now that Alfano gonna finish second this race because Dipolito like also like a little bit less fuel than Alfano, and I mean that 6 seconds is not going to melt really that fast. And I really got the feeling that Alfano and the Hoot, like this little gap they're having there, which is around 1 second the whole time, could be decided now in the pits.
Yeah. And Janowski is also catching up quite a bit. Like he was 2 seconds behind. Before that, it was 3 or 4 seconds behind. I'll be keeping an eye on that timer. That is getting shorter and shorter. Now we're at slipstream distance, really.
Yes, it's like, is Soprich having some damage maybe? I don't know. It's like that he can't keep up really.
He's got some
damage at the front,
damage,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, some aero damage, and okay, he went wide there, but that was okay just to take a long swing. 1.1, yes. I mean, like, in between, like, Dipolito and Vela is, like, they both just, like, also, like, driving pretty much their own there. Norbert is driving his own, and Vara is, like, so we've got, like, two main battle scenes going on, which is Soprich, Janowski, which is, would be actually interesting if Janowski says, like, maybe I'm doing an attack before we pit, or he's like, I'm gonna wait, and then, like, after the pits, I'm just gonna go for the final attack at one point.
Because that turn there was a lot cleaner from Janowski's side, and again Soprich is slipping, and Janowski is driving very cleanly.
Yeah. It's like crazy seeing like how, I mean, they both kind of like closed the gap a bit more, but that Alfano and Dehood for all the time still keeping like this 1 second to 1.5 second gap. It's not closing in whatsoever. So one person's making a mistake, the next turn the other one is making a mistake, and I thought for a second that Janowski's like, I might take advantage there. The door was a bit open from Stockbridge.
Yeah, with Alfano and then Hood, it's like almost like playing an accordion. It's spreading and closing, and spreading and closing.
Yep. A little bit of rubber banding. but I've got the feeling Janowski's not gonna wait till the pit stop.
No.
Oh yep, there we are. As if I just called it and he heard us. So Janowski, if you heard us, yeah, good call. And he's got the inside, so good for him. And
okay.
He can't make anything out of the inside. Would have been like double inside normally there, right? Yeah, double right-hander.
Oof.
So okay.
Sleepy.
Might have braked a little bit too early.
I think so. Yeah. Tried to be maybe a little safe there. Maybe scared of a collision or something, you know. I have a feeling that will not be the last overtake between these two anyway.
No. I think the last word is not spoken there between them. They still got like a little bit of a discussion going on, and
again, look how wide Stockbridge goes, saying, "Hey, take my position." But then
I mean, what he's doing there is kind of a little bit clever, taking the wide swings so you can take the actually more speed
faster turning out of it, right? Yeah. Okay.
But there comes it, like, I don't know the track limits here. Is that a bit of off track or not? Are you getting like penalty points for it, which rack up in the end? I mean, in the end, it's clever what he's doing, really. But I mean, it can also like end badly if somebody's like diving into it, like how Janowski is doing it, and closes the door for him. But he's taking a lot of speed with that corner every time. I think it was like 15% now at the top of the field. Like they possibly should aim for the pits soonish.
They all came in at 2% last time.
2%, okay,
yeah. So I think it's probably the last lap before everyone was going to be looking to pit. And yes, everyone is coming across that line, so...
Sounds very risky, but yeah, well... everybody to the liking.
There you go. Vali now 7 seconds ahead, comfortably. And also Rowan's... There may have been a mistake by Alfano there at some point because he's got...
Looks like,
some extra time.
I think I made a bit of a bold statement there, saying like that Alfano could be second. And it looks also like as if the sky is clearing up a bit, but I don't think that the track will be dry by the end of the race yet.
Definitely not.
Way too wet for it, but if I see it right, like a few of the puddles kind of disappeared already. Not as many puddles as there used to be before on the side of the track.
So we are at the, let's see. So the rain from the beginning has died. I'm just looking at the weather. We're now sort of towards cloudy and light rain, and I think that's going to be progressing for the rest of the race. So the weather has stabilized.
Yeah, I mean, like where some of the puddles are gone because the people still driving a bit through in the water
and just
kind of like makes it vanish. So
Okay, so they are doing one more lap. So it's about 6% energy per lap by the looks of it, 5-6%. So we're getting into dangerous territory, but we're probably gonna see the guys go in at about 3 to 4% energy if my maths adds up. Oh, and the guys are here. Oh, Janowski has taken the position now.
Oh.
just before I could get my camera on there.
But there we are at the same situation as earlier. And Janowski's leaving the door open. Sopridge can't benefit from it really. On the inside, is he? Yeah, he should do it there. Ooh, there's a bit of a switchback going on, yeah. Okay, Janowski got now the advantage. And I think the swing should happen soon. Let's see if Sopridge can take the swing there again and like leave Janowski like pretty much with his pants down there.
Let's see how they do it now in the turn coming up.
Kinda curious what's going to happen.
So he keeps it straight at this time.
Yeah, this time he didn't take that long swing. I think he didn't want to lose the draft really towards Janowski. If he would have taken a swing, he would have like broken the draft a little bit in between them two. Final who's like, yeah, again like 2.4 seconds, yeah, still same story.
And I wanna leave. I don't want to leave this action, but I just want to keep an eye on the pitters.
I think it's Vara pitting.
Yes.
Yeah, they're all pitting, right? I just want to say because the I just saw like the timing. It's like okay, they're getting closer together. What's happening? Okay, now.
You don't need 100%. They've driven for half an hour with about 90. So surely at around 60 you would want to unplug and go. Vare unplugs at 57. Then Hood 58. So smart.
Vara 57.
Alfano's coming out as well. Dipolito.
Wait, is Vara in front of the Hood?
Why is Janowski? Janowski kept going. Okay.
So actually, it happened like what? Oh wait, never mind.
No, yeah. Vare keeps his first.
He's out, yeah. Mixed up Alfano and Vara. I'm sorry.
But I suppose
Alfano was 50%.
So
okay.
I feel he felt a little pressure there seeing Rowan go out, and he has lost another second as well in terms of position. So now let's see, he's Janowski here with 12 seconds ahead of Vare. Obviously he needs to pit at some point. He's at 4% though, and he's still got half the track to go. So we're talking about an interesting next 30 seconds here for Janowski.
This might be interesting. Yeah, the little dinosaur needs to save his fuel now, kinda.
Let's see how he proceeds here. As you can see in front of him, Norbert, who's up.
It's like 3%. Like, wasn't it like last time that at 2%, like the cars kind of like stopped already?
No. Wait, I think there may have been an issue with one of the guys, but sometimes the car still drives at 0 for a little bit, and then it just stops.
Yeah.
So I think Janowski is
going
in the
now.
pits now. Okay. So he's enjoyed a random first position for a little while, but now he's going to be probably placing around 7th or 8th.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see how much fuel he decides to take. Perhaps he doesn't even need 50%. Around 40 should probably suffice.
Yeah, could be enough, I think.
As the other guys start to go through.
Will be interesting ways coming out, and if the battle with Sopridge keeps going on or not.
Vela now 7 seconds behind, but he's probably gonna get that position, definitely. So he's looking like Sopridge and him will meet again. Let's take a look. Now he's obviously got that speed limit that is just over now, so he's pushing on the throttle. Sopridge right there as well, just in front. Okay.
So we are with the same battle going on. Like, I mean, wait a second. Never mind. Never mind. Didn't say anything. Like Dipolito 4 seconds. Alfaro de Hood like 3 seconds. I think there's not really going to happen that much in the front there.
No,
Or like very, very much comfortably distance in between everyone.
Alfaro hasn't repaired his car. Obviously, that would have been too much time. So
Yeah.
he's keeping it. He's gonna be swinging. His butt is gonna be swinging left and right a little bit, but he's got to get as many points as possible to stay for that top 3 battle for the prize money.
Definitely. Something must have happened to Janowski there, like, or like a little bit of a wiggle. He lost like half a second again, if I see it right. I mean, now he's closing in, but it was like about half a second. More of a gap there at one point.
Rome keeping, I mean, Varis, I think Varis was 10 seconds ahead of Rome. I may have seen that wrong, but now back to 6.
No, it was 6 to 7 before.
It was 6, yeah, okay.
Kind of like the same, yeah.
Okay. So these two just keeping that pace.
Yeah, they just, kind of like driving like nothing can chase them. All good. Just bring it home. 10 more minutes. Just drive like nobody's looking.
And here now, the gap between the guys here is again point.
Ooh, and
so
that
nice.
was the straight again, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like Janowski's always like kind of closing in onto the straight on Stockbridge. So it must be like the last sector, like Janowski's doing something right and Stockbridge not ideally, I guess. I mean, that's the only explanation I can think of. I mean, yeah, this story is not over with them two. Definitely not.
Definitely not. This will be the show for the rest of the race. I feel like, unless
unless something super, surprising is going to happen in the front somewhere. He didn't take the long swing again, no? No. He did it without the long swing. Oh wait, no, we are not there yet, right?
You're right. No, that was the one. That was the one. You're right. No,
It was the one there.
And I wonder whether it's the discussion we were having before. Like you maximize the track limit rules as per your knowledge of it, and then you gotta play by the rules for the rest of the race.
Oh, Janowski is like saying hello. It's like, I'm a little bit faster and I'm taking the inside. Okay, easy boys. I could have.
This is.
There we see it, like Janowski taking the inside. There's like a lot more speed, can carry a lot more speed in the last curve, pretty much, and taking the last turn so much more speed. There's like always on a straight he can like overtake Stockbridge.
And then he usually tends to break a little early in some of these turns, and Stockbridge can get that position back. That's kind of being the dance between these two.
Yeah. So it's like, it's the funny thing, like in the last sector, Janowski making time good, gains momentum, and then in sector 1, like Stockbridge is a bit more stronger than him, so it's like this back and forth kind of like before and after the finish line every time. Yeah, this is definitely the most exciting battle tonight, kind of. The rest is just like kind of like time trialing tonight.
Yeah.
Sorry for that, guys. That we keep a little bit of an eye on here.
Oi! And Oscar there losing control of his car.
Yeah. That's
Just
like
about.
you try to push too hard and stay behind him then. And I mean, I can't remember how much Stockbridge actually fueled up his car, but down to 26 already. Like, see like that he pushed the car possibly a little bit harder than Janowski, because I mean I can't remember what he put in, but if he didn't push it so much harder, like it can happen, and yeah.
Absolutely, and then
Might be also because the car is light now, pretty much, and you put like your foot on the throttle a little bit, and yeah, it actually happens faster that he starts slipping away then, without having the extra weight of the fuel in your car.
And the gap between Alfano and Den Hood, what is it? Is it still 3 seconds? Yes, it is. Standard. It's a standard 3-second gap. Janowski now.
Standard 3-second gap.
that one battle between the two kind of
died now, yeah.
Died down, but after a whole 40 minutes of entertaining battles.
I mean, yeah, it was definitely entertaining. Thank you very much for it, Janowski and Soprich. Gave us a little bit more entertainment. The other guys were just, I mean, they were also entertaining. Outstanding performance for everybody else.
Absolutely.
Driving down their freaking performance without any mistakes, but you two guys at least gave us a little bit of battle and excitement here.
Absolutely, and the other two guys that gave us some excitement earlier on in the race were Alfano and D'Ippolito.
Yeah.
Obviously, these two team members fighting each other. That was an enjoyable experience, and the bumpers of each car darkened by the battle scars.
Absolutely interesting, yeah. Like leaving some paint marks there. It's like, hey, this is my territory now.
So their liveries still matching in a sense now with their...
Yeah.
Marco Vella. We haven't spent much time with Marco Vella, obviously, because he's just hanging out here.
Driving on his own.
In the middle of the guys. I wonder if he's seen any competitors.
I possibly didn't see any traffic in ages there. I mean, it can be kind. I mean, it's a bit frustrating if you don't see anyone really in front coming closer, but can be also like a little bit calming you down if you see like, oh, there's nobody coming from behind and not closing on you. So yeah, sometimes it feels a bit like a practice run then, which it tends to don't give you like a lot of room for mistakes, because you just drive calmly. You're not under pressure, so very often you don't do mistakes then, and that can be quite good. So yeah.
And it's interesting, obviously, Norbert, he's... Oh, what's happened?
Oh, no, it was like, Norbert is getting already overlapped, right? Yeah,
yes.
He's getting lapped.
And
guys.
It kind of adds an extra layer in the competition, because now the guys, obviously, they have to overtake. He's given them space, and he's driving cleanly. But it's also a consideration.
Absolutely gentleman-like.
In the rain, there's maybe an extra level of anxiety when you go to overtake somebody that, even though they leave you the space, there's extra unknown variables that might come up with that. But so far it's been completely clean, and Norbert has been a lovely addition.
Absolute gentleman-like, yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, I've spoken to him before this event, and he also said iRacing would be something he would be very much interested in to also take part if there's something happening at one point.
And it would be nice to see where the tournament moves towards going forward. Obviously, it's been really nice to get to know all of these drivers at the personal level and seeing them race every couple of weeks. So curious to see then beyond that which other stars we may find, if some of these guys are also racing in iRacing, or whether this is their kind of home. It'd be nice to see how the tournament shapes up, the series really, because this is only the first season. We're learning a lot, and there's plenty more hopefully of exciting stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to build up onto in multiple directions, definitely. So yeah, I mean, if nobody's really making a big mistake now, it's like this standing should be set like how it is. Absolutely. I guess.
Yeah. But it keeps getting pieces of seconds here and there whenever he can. And
I'm just like, how much did you say? How much fuel was used per lap?
it was around 4.
Oh, 4, okay, because I was just seeing like Alfano, Di Polito, and Soprich like on 11%, and it's like, oh, could be like this and another lap, and if it's might get like a bit tight, but I think that should be fine.
Yeah. Even Soprich, he's at 10, and he's a little bit behind as well, 20 seconds behind Di Polito at the moment, or 30 seconds behind almost. So curious to see his 9%, where is it going to take him. But he's got this. He's obviously gonna make it to the finish line before the time is up, I'm guessing. Let's see. Oh, Leonardo Vare going through now.
He's going before.
The Rome behind in a very, very respectable second position. Kid is not giving up.
Yeah, they're still all giving their best. Super nice, good performance. So yeah, I think the fuel should be enough, right?
And now let's see, we got Oscar here.
I mean, Soprich could be like very close with like 7% maybe.
Ideally, I mean, yeah, look at it, he's got 6, so maybe he'll get by the finish line around 2 if he doesn't do anything dodgy. And now let's maybe spend our last couple of seconds of this race together with the undisputed Leonardo Vare. Another first position with him. And that is the let's take a look, actually. Pop it up on the screen really quick. That is his fourth first place in a row after coming third in the very first race. That first race was won by Alessandro Alfano, who's now in third. So dominating the rest of the tournament, Leonardo Vare. And here he is, coming to the finish line here in Portimão.
Coming to the finish line, yeah.
Lights flashing, first position, another one for the Italian.
Another one in the back.
And right behind him is one of my favorite drivers of this tournament, Rondon Hood, with a solid second position. Very well done to him. Keeping his dreams of a top 3 alive and well. Alfano in third, Ippolito crosses in fourth, and now we've got Marco Vella just going past Norbert there to sit into fifth.
You see, like Di Polito is like with 1% finished, like super tightly.
Janoski as well here with the 2%, and now Soprich is 18 seconds behind. That will do it. 3% will do it.
Yeah, that should be enough. I was doubting a little bit that I could maybe not be enough, but yeah, they did me wrong.
There he is, wrapping the race up with a solid 7th position is Oscar Soprich, and then Rakos in 8th position, which in the total global standings now, given some of the races haven't participated, that puts him in the top 12, 14, maybe 14. Janoski getting a lot of points as well these couple of races, so it'd be interesting to see how these points add up, because we've had a few drivers who were competing quite well and getting a lot of points, unfortunately didn't show up for one reason or the other, so these standings are going to be shaken up quite a bit. Andrea Piazza, who got a first position in one of the races as well, wasn't able to race today, so those positions now, he was in 5th before the competition started, now probably going to be sitting in the top 10 somewhere lower down. So anyway, Leonardo Vare gets 50 plus points with these 2 races today, so he's going to be way over the 100 point mark at this stage of the tournament. Any finishing comments on your side, Marcel, before we thank the guys and head off?
You know, I would have said thank you. Like that's my finishing comment. Like you could see like how the drivers are even progressing more and more. Like also getting more comfortable in the rain. And yeah, it's big thank you from my side for having a few nice battles going on from the driver's side, but also seeing like the outstanding performance, and nice to that. Yeah, could spend the time with the drivers and you here pretty much.
Likewise, really appreciate it, Marcel. Enjoyed myself today. As always, it's nice to shoutcasting next to you and have some of your experience to aid us along the way. So for me as well, thank you very much everyone for watching. Thank you for the races for continuing to compete and having a great show for us all. This is everything for today. Catch us in 3 to 4 weeks time for the final race. We're going back to where it all began, Monza in sunny Italy. So see you in April. Bye.
They say I'm obsessed, that sim racing courses through my veins. They say I'm consumed, that I chase my goals with relentless fire. They say I'm unreasonable, that pushing the limit is my only desire. But I heed to a different call. The roaring of a virtual engine, the whisper of perfect force. Passion isn't a price tag. Passion is felt in every detail. The barrier is broken. The threshold of direct drive realism is here for every driver. Driven by passion, powered by PXN. New gen direct drive is now. Discover the PXN VD series.